Well, he's doing an incredible energy job, if you like. I mean, I thought he was filled with energy despite everything. He certainly looked a little bit tired. That wouldn't be surprising if he was. He also sounded tired. His voice was very gravelly. He's in a twilight zone because everything's very dimly lit because they've got a really big security issue there. I mean, he's probably the most wanted man on the Russian hit list right now. So everything was very difficult in terms of, you know, we had to get in a secure way. We're not allowed to film anything. They didn't want us to give away any positions, even within the president's office. So they're very, very hot on that. They didn't want him to stay in one place for very long. After our interview, he was immediately whisked away. But he was angry and frustrated at the rest of the world's reactions. He keeps on calling on the rest of the world to unite. And when I said, well, they are uniting, aren't they, in terms of economic sanctions, President Putin has seen that as a declaration of economic war, if you like, against Russia. And he said he was very clear, I thought. And remember, this is a man who feels his English is not that good. I had to really press him to talk in English. And he was so determined and so driven to get his message across to the English-speaking world that he pressed on in English. And he said, no, they're taking too long. We can't wait for multiple governments to take decisions and multiple world leaders to decide it's the right thing. He said, I mentioned some time ago to a number of world leaders who we wouldn't name about how they needed to cut Nord Stream 2, and they didn't until everything started happening. He mentioned the casualties and the civilian targets and all that, and they didn't take action. So he very much seemed to me to be saying that blood was on the hands of a number of world leaders for not taking action much, much sooner. And every day, every hour that goes by, Ukrainian civilians and Ukrainian soldiers are being hurt and killed. Mariupol had just happened as we went in to interview him, and I managed to catch him again on the way out to press him on what he thought should happen to those who were targeting hospitals and civilians, particularly this maternity hospital. Here's what he had to say.
All of them will be in prison. That's it. What to see? I don't want to see how people cut them legs or hands. We are people. We are normal people. They have to be in the prison and stop bombing. That's it, what we want.
Him very much making clear that he wants to see all these people, particularly President Putin, prosecuted for what he considers to be war crimes, Kay.